Okay, it is time. Now, Miketz usually always falls out on Hanukkah. So you have this awesome story of Joseph and the brothers and the story of Hanukkah. And of course, there's a connection between the two of them. What's fascinating is that if you just read it, the story, you get a very compelling human drama. Decisions are being made, choices are happening, people are getting messed over, brothers are stabbing each other in the back, and then regretting it, and then deceiving the father, and then all this kinds of stuff. And then the exiled brother winds up, becoming a prisoner, and then winds up taking over the whole of Egypt, and is in the right place, the right time, and knows how to make the right decisions. And it's a crazy thing because we read this story of individuals. But the fascinating thing is that at the end of the story, we realize it was all part of God's plan. And so at always in our life, and again, it's the same thing with Hanukkah, it was a couple of people standing up trying to make a difference, but it played it in God's big picture. And the idea is always there are a dual level of engagement in our life. And sometimes it's us making decisions. It is us making decisions, but we're also playing into God's plan. And so often we're so focused on making mistakes. And so often we're figuring out okay, it's not my opportunity. As Eminem says, I got to take this moment. And we completely discount God from the picture. And we look at our failures and we're like, geez, I screwed up so bad. How am I ever going to fix it? And you have to realize that you are only at best a co-author of your own life. And rather than see, and again, this is so fundamental. It's like a Jewish concept. It's a Hanukkah concept. It's so fundamental. You have to see yourself right now as where you're supposed to be and take advantage of where you're supposed to be right now, because where you're supposed to be, God put you there, right? Even if you made all these decisions and you want to retroactively go back and change your whole life, how do you know? How do you know it'd be any different? How do you know you would lose all of your individuality? So the concept is, and this is the idea about Hanukkah, and this is the idea about being miraculous, is that there are dual authorship over our life. One is our lives. We do the best we can. The second thing is there's God, and he's putting us in these situations in the first place. So rather than ask, why me? Try to figure out, how can I take advantage of the situation I've been put in?